This is as far as Virgil goes, but you can make it back to the bridge from here.
Thanks, Virgil. You stay safe, brother.
Good luck now. I'm gonna see if I can help some other folks.
We both at the last mile. Let's make this count.
Yeah, what up?
Hey.
How's it going, everybody?
I'm not too shabby.
Well, that's good.
It's about to get better.
So you guys are at server?
It's always better.
Yeah, we're in server.
Okay. Infested.
Yo.
Can I join off you?
Yeah. I'm just gonna stay on this profile.
Okay. You sure?
I don't know. Unless Reflector adds me on my alt, there's no way for me to join him and for you to join. That'll work.
Join from the IP?
Join from the IP. Join from the IP.
What are you talking about? Where? I thought we were friends.
In this world, we're not friends. Just kidding.
Wow.
Just kidding.
You're pretty much going to hell, I'm pretty sure.
We're traveling to the 5th fucking level of hell right now.
What Infested was saying is if he goes on his ult, there's no way for him to join. But he didn't think about the IP thing. So it may have sounded like an insult.
It's not an insult.
But he's just kidding.
We're all traveling to the 5th circle of hell right now. We're gonna go to the 5th circle of hell, and we're gonna steal the gemstone from the devil.
Okay,
and we're
so
gonna climb our way out of that asshole.
me and Infested have to take 2 slots on the team. Infested is the best caller I know, so that's why I prefer to have him be the main caller, and then you get to hear my supplemental calls.
Sure, we could stream it from spectator viewpoint. I have my Twitch ready just in case we want to go back and watch something.
Yeah, that'd be good. Sure, I have no problem with that.
Is
So
Nature
whoever-
Boy? Oh, sorry. Is Nature Boy one of you guys, or?
Yeah.
I'm connecting.
Tough acting to acting.
Fast acting tonight.
Boom! And you see there with the
Apply directly
boomer,
to
the
the
boomer
forehead.
made a boom, and that's what you call being boom. Tough acting to acting. I don't know why that's funny to me. Because it could be like, totally like, like an actual Left 4 Dead commercial, but like sponsored by Tough Acting to Acting. We'll get that like fat guy from Mad TV that does the, that does the, never mind.
Hey, thanks a lot.
Okay, looks like we're good.
We're almost good, but not quite. Hold on.
I gotta pee. I'll be right back.
He's gotta pee. Awesome, that peeing dope. Okay. Now I think I'm good.
Yep, I'm ready whenever.
But he has to pee, so I still have to wait anyway. Okay. So just so we know before this starts.
Hey, thanks a lot.
I'm a super loud person. I'm gonna get really excited during this whole game. And I'm not gonna get mad. I'm gonna try not to get mad at all. But I get super fucking loud and excited about everything that's happening. So my calls are really aggressive. Like, not aggressive in the way, like, we're gonna go do this, blah, 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 but, like, I just, like, I don't know why it is, but I'm always, like, super loud about, like, my calls because I want them to happen.
Okay.
In, like, a fast fashion.
It's all good.
So every team is different, and you know, even in the highest level of competition for teams, like there's a varying degree of communication, from ranging from like no communication at all, besides you know explaining what to do for tank, and then like tons of constant communication. So it doesn't matter. It's been like that for the past 3 years. There's been some teams that just do really well with very little communication, other teams that do very well with tons of communication. Sometimes teams have a main caller, sometimes everybody just kind of talks and then they decide on what to do in the moment. But one of the most complicated things is not counter calling. And this is why me and Infested get along so well, is because I tend to do a lot of what's considered typically counter calling, but I expect it just to help like him make a better decision. And so if I see something, I'm going to say it. And ultimately we go with what he says, and especially him being like more aggressive or loud or whatever he wants to call it, helps kind of get the point across and it kind of like rallies the team together. So a lot of the supplemental calls that I was mentioning earlier was like boomers up, boomers down, the hits up. That's for Survivor. Then that's typically what you want to do. Push, back up. It just seems very sick, but these are very important things to mention. It doesn't matter who you are on the team, whether or not you're the caller. And then for Special Infected, it's very important to say, you know, can you help me land this boom? I can grab Nick. Can you grab Ellis? And kind of ask these questions to help yourself get better damage onto the survivors. Or I can pull for you. If like during the tank, you can go, I can pull for you. Do you want me to charge? If the tank is really quiet, which I hate, I've always hated whenever I play with somebody who's a tank and is just very quiet, because the tank's job is to basically become the caller during his tank. And if he's not the caller, somebody else is going to call what he's supposed to do, and he just goes with it. Which still works, but the tank's going to know what's best for the tank in the situation, and has to make his mistakes and learn how to be a better tank and a better leader every time he plays. Otherwise, everybody's just going to do what they want, and if that happens, half the time you're sacking support for no reason when the tank could have had something better going.
Are we ready?
I'm ready.
Okay.
So is it both of you guys there with the alt accounts?
What's up?
Yeah, it's all the random accounts. It's us though.
Yeah, I wanted to play on an alt the other day, but I thought they had like IP trackers or something like that. Do they have like?
We're not banned on anything. We're just playing alts. Just
Yeah.
as, so it's when we help the youth. I don't know. There's like people that like to troll me, so me helping you, they won't get trolled as much.
I think Infested's a lot better known than me in the community because I don't play very much anymore.
Okay, so we got, what is the death charge?
Yeah, they got a death charge here.
I'd say more so we worry about damage from the charger getting punches, because this boom might land a triple boom. So let's all push out right away. 2 push under the tent, 2 stay on the right, but be ready to push forward as soon as this boom gets cleared, if we don't have a high boom ratio.
Alright,
So
ready.
3, 2, 1, everyone out.
Sounds like a...
Smoke.
That's fine, no charger. We're good. Kill the boom, we're gonna move forward on this. We're gonna have a witch, I think, around this corner.
Look out now!
No, it's 49%, so it's a little ways. And tank's even farther. So be focused on this next spitter hit that's gonna be happening.
Tank's up.
Yep, we're gonna go back.
The hit's up.
It shouldn't be a boomer, but it might. Smoker in the back still. I think that was bot.
Watch the sack. Hunter's up.
Smoker got me.
Got you,
We're
got
good.
you.
Watch the front. Nice.
Two
That's a
boom in, two boom in.
He might push, he has no support. He's gonna cross though, for free, which is not good. I'm gonna try to
Try to get chip on him, try to get chip on him.
Where are you shooting?
No, he's
up,
already
he's up.
crossed.
Tank's in.
He's missed. He's on me though. He's missing again.
Focus tank, focus tank, focus tank, focus tank.
Yeah, focus tank hard.
Reflector
I'm pulled
smoke,
behind.
reflector smoke. Got you, I got you. I'm cornered, I'm cornered. I'm taking pills, I'm taking pills. Oh, I'm dead.
Oh, you're fucking dead.
I didn't even ledge cap or anything. I was really lucky. The tank wasn't doing very good.
That boom.
Help!
Something that's very important to do is to communicate when you're capped. If it's like a highly distractive situation, like if somebody's boomed, if you get capped and you don't say, I'm boomed, jockeyed, charged, hunted, smoked, it's very hard for the team to have good awareness and clear you. When the tank comes in, your number one priority is to focus the tank and ignore the SI until somebody gets capped. So that's why I made the call to focus tank.
Yeah, we literally almost killed that tank. 41 HP, one more shotgun blast, should have been dead.
Yeah.
I was meleeing the shit out of that thing.
The only reason that we didn't kill that tank is because we got like double or triple boom. It's the only reason. Everything else, the support was really shitty. Like the boomer let the tank come in for free, and then like support was able to get back up because he had no support when he came in, other than that boomer.
So with that,
we're not going for death charge. We're gonna go in with everything, but you're gonna use boomer first, so we get another boomer for this tank.
Okay. I'm going.
Alright, I'm gonna need some wicked support with that.
That's fine. That's fine. I'm going in.
Oh, what I hit.
I just killed him.
Okay, we got boomer.
Reloading!
Yeah, we still
I
got
hit an invisible wall, that's
so-
kind of bullshit.
Hey, watch out!
With your tank, you have an option if you know the route to go the back way. To get across this way to get up top, you can. Otherwise, you can just go across behind the car. But they're going to chip you without the boomer. But we're going to get a boomer here. We almost should, unless we get a tri-cap somehow. No, we got our boomer. So when you want to cross, we can get you a hit with this boomer double cap again. We can go in with boomer first, unless boomer doesn't have a spawn by himself, which...
Don't
go
go to
in
second
and help
pass. Try not to go to second pass.
You want to try to get across, so we're going to get you a hit when you cross. So everybody be ready to hit. Just keep moving, keep moving. You want to go?
No,
you want to try to cross him.
Yeah,
You
your
wanna
main
go across
objective
and
here is
get
to
up top.
cross.
We're going in 3, 2, 1, go in.
Jockey! We gotta try.
Get that boom.
Second pass, yeah.
Good fucking boom. Just cross if you know, and then you go up top. Yeah, you're good. And you're gonna get on that rooftop, the second rooftop.
Look out!
Might have
He's
to
at
go in.
30%.
You're good, you're good. Hold it. Hold it. Don't go in yet.
Okay, I'm up.
You need to go in right now. You're going
Go
right
in.
now.
Get one person.
Get that guy.
Time your punches. We gotta help him out.
We're going in right now. I got Jim. You got this, Hunter. You got this. You got this, Hunter.
It's lagging.
Never focus the person who's capped. You always want to focus the people that are trying to clear him.
Sorry about that, I was low health, I was just trying to get the end cap.
It's all good.
Reloading.
Yeah, somebody don't need these.
Kinda glad my tank was first, because I'm a horrible tank.
Can't stay a horrible tank forever.
So true.
You gotta time those punches. Get deeper in the model.
Yeah,
I'm
I
ready.
think it's a server lag, because I was
We're
on
gonna
top
have a
of
witch
him.
soon. Witch is 96. Fuck, I guess we're not. We can go right now if we see it.
Okay.
Boomer first. Again. Nice try, nice try. I'm going on rage. Nice double, nice double. I'm gonna save smoke in case they rush witch.
Alright, Jen's in front. Jen's rushing.
I got it. We're good. They're gonna play long.
Hey, watch out for the cars.
Got a boomer.
You can get on this rooftop I'm on. I don't know if I can get the spawn from it though.
Everybody
I got
but
a spawn
Ellis. Try to get everybody but Ellis.
Ready?
Get
Kick
ready to
goes.
go now on everybody. Nice, good charge.
Watch it!
Yeah, I think the server's lagging pretty bad because I saw Nick and was on top of Nick.
That is a huge lead.
Yeah.
So we're gonna need a really strong wipe.
Come on, Ellis.
So I don't know if you use an auto exec or not, but that was a major problem for me and also a lot of players. Is when you don't have an auto exec and you're playing with 100 lerp, you should have 10 lerp or lower than 30 lerp when you play, especially with tank. And if you notice that you whiff a lot of punches, then
I
spend
put
more
my lerp at 0.
spend more
That's
time
fine.
spend more time strafing so that you can corner them and bait them to juke you. Because usually, when you miss your punches, you're either overexcited or you are afraid of getting juked. You're trying to avoid them from juking forward.
I think it's just the server because every time I threw a punch, I saw a survivor that was like right on top of me. Just like when that jockey, I saw Nick, but it grabbed onto Ellis for some reason.
So this is 34% tank. This is going to be out in the open. Like one of those rock
Yeah,
tanks where you can push forward or not.
It's gonna be pretty early. Like they're gonna come out and they're gonna maybe get to the next set of weapons before tank spawns.
So what's
Do we
that
want
tech?
Boomer for the next hit or no?
I don't think it matters. I think we should just be trying to get some decent damage here. Even though it's a 2-2 and it's hard. We're gonna get stuck with something either way. It's gonna be kind of random. In fact, Boomer in the open isn't the best. So we might want to just try to get a tri-cast. Kill a support last. Maybe kill Boomer last with Slogan. Boomer can just go in with the distraction. Because the sensor's going to be a tank. We'll secure a tri-cap for tank depending on how early it is. Otherwise you can make the decision to send in another hit before tank.
Okay.
With a spitter.
I'll be ready over here.
Reflector tank. I'm gonna try to set up with pole on the police car, but I don't know how well it's gonna actually happen. If Hunter sees something before that, you can definitely go in and I'll help you out. Okay, and go. I got Roby. Nice try, nice try. You just got MP. I'm gonna distract him for you, Boomer. If you can try to get
rid of the smoker.
Okay. Smoker! Get scratched.
Reloading.
You can cut through this park. Reloading.
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 Watch out.
I can pull from behind.
Reloading.
Could probably jockey.
Tank should be
And the
spawning
front.
soon.
I got hit by the burning
I'm gonna despawn this hunter for you. Just go where you can get sight in the back end. Since you have no support, you can get infinite sight for the most part, as long as you're playing smart.
Reloading.
We
They're
might
gonna
want to keep
running
this.
around.
We might want to
Get
keep this
LOS
hit up
and
so they
shit.
can't rush forward.
Well, rushing forward isn't a bad thing. Like, just put them in a bad spot.
You think so? Okay.
Yeah, I do. I think it's safer here as long as you can kill the rock. But we need to help him get a rock very soon. Let us know when you're ready, Reflector, for a rock.
I'm ready.
Okay, we're gonna go in 3, 2, 1, go. I'm leading.
Charger.
Longer.
Sorry, I don't
Nice try with the charger. Just keep sight as long as you can.
Take a little bit of chip.
The name of the game here is that they want to make you second pass, so you have to commit. And it's always more important to keep sight. You need to just keep this, even if you take some chip. Just keep this for our next hit.
Don't pass. Don't pass. He's passed.
Okay. It's all good. I have a boomer, so I can't have this. I'm gonna try to get a boom here if I can.
Reloading!
Reloading.
I don't have any. See if they first thing with.
Reload!
Rage almost did it. I could have had Felix there too. I'm gonna get Felix here. Just hold it. Hold it. You're doing good on sight. You're not taking a lot of. You're still fine. They're gonna push you from the back now. So drop and throw a rock. Right there. Throw a rock right. Oh no, fine. Okay, yep.
One way.
And keep your sight, and then we might have to go in on this. Back up.
Don't stop! Shoot it!
I'm ready.
He's got to
Commit.
He's got to
Just commit. Don't take chip. Just
We're
go
gonna
in.
all push from the back. We're gonna push from the front. Hunter, come with us in the back. Go now, everybody. Good charge. You got this double. Nice.
Keep him away
Keep
from
that
me.
up. Keep that up.
Yeah, get that corner.
I'm bringing this guy next to you. You gotta bring this guy next.
Try to get out. You have lots of health.
Yeah, get out. That's fine. Still get out. Just get out with this. We'll play rock tank again. We'll get some hits with this bleed. That's fine. That was a good call.
I need some help.
We don't
Climb up and try to get
now
a
go
rock.
up. Now go up. They're running away from you. You want to go up now to keep sight.
Try
As
to
soon as
climb
they
up
run away.
and get sight and get a rock.
Good pull.
Rock right here.
Oh.
Nice. Just
Nice
hide.
rock.
Hide. They're gonna push you. Just hide.
Yeah, no, you want to hide.
Don't die. Don't die.
I got Gem. Get fucked. Hide it. Get sight again. You got this, Rock.
Run. They're gonna
I'll
push
get
you
sight
really
again.
hard.
I'll get
Run.
sight. And back off and get sight again. Because you got a lot of rage. Just be patient.
Okay, get
I
sight,
have a
get
hit
sight.
for you with those two.
Climb up
Now
and
go
get
get
sight.
sight. Yeah, get sight. Make sure that you keep this tank. Climb up. Just climb up the ladder next to you.
Reloading!
They're not gonna chip you. They're scared. You're scared right now. They have no pills. You want to just keep that tank with sight unless you have to back off. The bleed is very necessary right now. They're gonna push for. Keep going for sight as much as possible. No rocks even necessary. You just need to keep your eyes on the team, and we will fucking slowly kill them. Get ready, team. We're gonna go in 3, 2, 1, go. I got Gem cover. Nice cover, Hunter. That's fine. Just keep sight with tank. Do not pass. You need to keep sight. Go up somewhere.
Don't take damage.
No, he can take a little damage if he needs to. Even if
Yeah,
he's
he's
at
at 20%.
Even if he's at 1%.
Try to stay alive.
No, go keep
Climb
sight
up
again.
and peek. Yeah.
Yeah, you're good. You're good. This is good. Back off right away. Back off. Oh, that's fine. That's all good. It's all good.
This shit all.
We did really good.
Yeah, that was really good.
They're almost dead. That fucking... It turned into what could have been a failed tank. Like, because we didn't do enough for you in the beginning.
So you want to do
You did
that?
awesome.
You want to do what you just did, but you want to do it on your first pass. That way you get as many hits in as possible.
I see.
And you want to commit with no less than 4K, and
The
then
rocks-
do what we did.
The rocks on that tank aren't even really that necessary. It's all about making them play the long-ass game, like waiting for you to like... It's basically a battle of wills. Whoever fucking gets ants in their pants first loses. If you get ants in your pants and you have to go in because you fucking aren't keeping sight on them, then you lose. If they get bored of waiting for your tank and try to chip you and make themselves vulnerable to the infected, then they lose. That's all it is.
Yeah, it was a perfect punish on Gem when I smoked him and created space to get that rock. So
And
once
in me
your
talking-
hits
in me
down.
talking there, we kind of failed, and we should have sacked Hunter. But it's all good, because we're still going to do damage with this.
Okay, I'm ready.
Everyone focus. Anyone but Roby. Roby will go down to commons. Go right now. Everyone right now. That's great. That's fucking great. Oh my god, it's so good. It's a wipe. They're leaving them.
So
This is good. This can be your comeback.
when your hit's down, the team, if they're smart, they're going to push you really aggressively. So you don't just want to continue to throw rocks when you know your hit's down. You want to position yourself so you can see where they're coming from, and hopefully hit them with a rock, a curve rock, when they're trying to pressure you. And then you want to position yourself so you can maintain sight without taking a lot of damage.
I'm gonna try to block them. You got this. Oh, she's gonna. I do have to say, that tank was fucking very good on the second half of that tank. First half we didn't do so hot, but second half, fucking that call to get out, I honestly wasn't gonna make that call. Like Koala said, I would not have made that call. And Koala's counter call there was absolutely fucking amazing. It literally gave us those like extra 2 hits, and we bought them bleed and got like 2 of them slow before tank was over, when they would have been fast and like running to event, even though they had to like fucking crawl to event. It was awesome.
Well, like
Fucking
you
gave us
said, they were afraid of me.
So what we want to do is have them go in and try to get their hits and try to land the rocks. Shotgun shuts down the rocks, and then play either aggressive or LOS. Either way, you want to play LOS aggressively or chip aggressively. It's either or.
I'm always the one that wants to make a tank LOS. In that situation, if we try to forcibly LOS, the only way we're going to forcibly LOS is from far away. And that's like going backwards into this first area, because if you try to hide behind the front bushes, tank can just climb up on like the back end of the bushes and just rock you like from a hitbox rock if he's smart. And it's like no bueno, because he gets free rocks. So I would rather us, as soon as the support is down, as long as we're not boomed. If we're boomed, we stay back and cover the boom guy so he doesn't get rocked for free. So the tank will never then gain rage. We don't ever want the tank to gain rage. We want him to get the ants in the pants. We want to make him forcibly attack us. So
this is something that was kind of weird that I learned later on, is that the shotgun wants to give LOS to the tank when the tank's throwing the rock, so he can shut down the rock. And it's really a good habit for the team to call rocks, just to make sure everybody hears them. Everybody knows that there's a rock coming.
Don't go out yet, but when the tank's hit comes in, if we shut down the hit, we will forcibly push tank with our Uzi and force tank to be scared enough into dropping down, and then we will immediately, and I say immediately, we will immediately LOS as fast as we can, anywhere we can. And as soon as someone, the tank or the shotgun, including me, I will play aggressive and I will say, tank is coming back up to throw another rock. Everyone move from their positions and start running around again, so the tank doesn't know like where to like visibly actually throw the rock, so that we can like then bait the infected into actually attacking us.
It sure is.
Because we want to never be standing still and giving the tank free rocks. But the only time LOS is as soon as the tank gets fucking scared and like backs off, and it gives us at least 3 seconds of LOS, which is like 20% on his fucking rage meter.
Ready?
I'm ready.
Okay. Right here, just baiting. We got a smoker.
I hear Hunter.
I'm going for the smoker. Smoker's still up. Alright.
I'm a reload. You are shooting me.
We're out.
We're gonna get in this open area.
Hey, I'm reloading.
And immediately go left, or right, I mean. And I'm gonna block his farther tree spawn.
Reload.
I'll be ready for this next tree spawn up here on this wall. There are these zombies. Everyone needs to come over
Jockey's
here
up.
and just be ready.
Hunter on me. Jockey's ship.
We're good. Boomer's down, that's good.
Boomer's down.
We're gonna spawn tank on there.
Hey, watch out. Reloading.
Tank's up.
Ready for the next boomer spawn if there is one, but I don't think there will be. Ready? LOS immediately. Listen for the hit and watch the rock.
One
There's
boom.
one boom smoker in the
Smoke.
right.
Smoke. Smoke is down. Just kill common.
You guys kill the common. We're gonna watch the rock from the side.
Over to the right.
Here comes the rock.
Rock.
Watch the rock. Push tank in this a little bit.
Rock.
Shoot it! I'm back up. He drops. Shoot it! Listen for the boomer. That's fine. Listen. Don't worry about tank. Just listen.
Rock.
Like that mother up!
He's getting LOS on me.
Jockey's on the right.
Boomer on me. Single boom. I'm boomed. I can't see rock.
Jockey. Chargers and watch the rock.
Rock. Rock down.
We're good. Just fight the commons.
Rock.
I'll try to shoot rock.
Reload.
Rock. LOS.
Reload.
I'm with you.
LOS hard. LOS hard. LOS hard. Smokers.
Smoke. He didn't get it. Clear me.
Hey, I'm reloading.
Pills in.
Watch the rock.
Reloading. We got a boom.
Boom. Fail.
He got me. Watch the rock. Listen for the smokers on the left still.
I'm a reload.
Drop their commons. Watch rock. I'm flying by the trees, so you can't hit me as easy.
Rock.
Get him up. Look at it now.
Rock.
We're good. No rock still.
Out of ammo.
Go to the right and get ammo.
Reload.
There's a shotgun for everybody.
Rock.
Smoker. Gotta reload.
Rock.
Tank's on me.
Nope.
Make LOS some more.
Hey, look out.
Nice fucking pop. Watch this charger on nature.
Charge fail.
Tank's
Rock.
coming for the rock. Be ready. Force him to LOS. Push to the right.
He's in.
Uh-oh, this isn't good.
He got a rock. Push him. I need pills. Rock.
Listen for the boomer. Group together.
Rock.
That's a distraction.
Rock. Smoker's up. Smoker got me. Rock. He got a rock? No?
No, he didn't.
Okay. I think we should LOS him hard.
Yes. LOS hard right now.
Okay, right here.
Go out in the open again. You ready for the hit? Eat those pills, Reflector.
Good to go.
Rock.
Smokers on me now. Thank you.
Okay, stop shooting me.
Fight tank hard. Just fight tank.
He's dead.
That's good. We still have 2 health bonus. Cover Stone right now. Stone is very important. He's boomed and he's health bonus. As soon as you're clear of all those zombies stoned, then you can get pills to Reflector.
Oh, they knocked the piss out of me.
That'll hold me.
I'm gonna check this room for pills. We got time.
Okay.
Nothing. Catching up. You ready for this hit in the alleyway or sooner?
I hear
Smokers on me. Jockey's
Puncher
on
on me in the front. Nice clear.
Throw me.
Hit by burning Lucian. Jockey.
I'm reloading.
I'm pushing forward.
Oh my god.
I don't feel right.
That was so stupid of me.
It's all good. It's all good.
I didn't even see it. I was like, oh.
Weapons over here.
Don't worry about it.
I'm going with the golf club.
Hits up.
Ready for a sec. We need to get it in.
Smoke's in the back.
It kind of fucked you.
Smoke's in the
Yeah,
back.
kind of fucking.
Hey, watch out!
Punch on me.
Ready for the charger to come back in.
Ah, come on.
Everyone get
You
in
know
and
what
we're
I'm
ready to
doing
start it.
now. Let Alice.
We're gonna go as fast as we can.
Hey, you alright?
I think I'm okay.
You can hit it right now because I'm
Alright.
in here. And just start going.
To the tower.
Hey, thanks. Oh,
Hey, look out!
Charger landed. Smoker waited.
Smoker's still here.
That's fine. We'll kill that smoker right
I'm
now.
getting him up.
Get up, get up, get up.
Nice spot. Alright,
Moving forward on this.
spit her down.
Pick me right away. Be ready. It's gonna be in as soon as you get me.
Jockey. I got jockey.
He's
Just
gonna
get
leave
him,
him.
just get him,
He's
just get
gonna
him.
leave him. We're gonna leave him.
Jockey's coming.
We're leaving nature. We're going.
Go, go, go.
Ready for the charger. I don't have a melee, so.
running.
Smoker, smoker!
Dude, this zombie's unkillable.
Don't stop running!
There's like this one comment, I shot him like a million times, he won't die.
Smoker here. Smoker behind.
Reloading.
Just shoot it!
Heads up,
Shoot it!
Smoker after coach.
This horse is ripping
Get
me
to
up!
me.
Hell's killing me!
So we won this map by 40 points. Wait, more than that.
No, about 40 points.
Okay.
That's a win, right?
Yeah,
It's
so
a win.
every time
Yeah.
you win a map, you just want to kind of take note of it and kind of be honest about it. So we lost
we might not
last
win the
map. We lost last map because their tank wiped and ours didn't.
Grabbing the driver.
So every map you kind of want to just make note of and kind of understand what went wrong. Do kind of like a little bit of an in or kind of inventory. You don't want to blame people, but you just want to be aware of it. At the end of the game, you just kind of know what worked and what didn't work. So we still need to wipe them. This is an early tank. This is kind of a fun tank to play. It's also a little bit hard because the cars can work for you or against you. So we need a really good hit here, and then a really good tank wipe. And then if we make another 600 distance points, or 400, then we're slowly catching up. I find it better to be honest with why you're losing, as opposed to just looking at the points and be like, oh, I need radio. And be like, wow, we're fucking losing by like 1,000 points.
Okay, so the only thing that matters here is that we get the charge spit, to be honest.
Everybody else
Better
go in
die
except for the
whenever.
charger. Go guys, go guys.
Everyone else go right now. Charlie go in now with us.
Weapons over here.
That was a nice try.
Yeah, he juked me.
Reloading.
Reloading.
In the future, for that hit, what you could have done is not have gone for that guy per se, because having a lot of health after you charge somebody doesn't actually matter, because they're going to clear you either way. Not to be cocky in any way, but I had stumbled somebody that you could have easily taken. And that would have been immediate damage.
I'm ready.
Spitter would have trusted you to get that. Everyone, just get rid of Spitter here. Just get rid of Spitter here. We'll save everything else. You can get killed.
Give me a rock. When stone's up, give me a rock.
Okay.
Alright, go for it.
Okay, we're going right now. I'm making noise, but I can't get there by myself. You want to back out?
Yep.
Cool. That's fine. I'm gonna hold this smoker for your car. If you ever bring it in. So now this hit's probably going to be a commit. We're going to get a boomer most likely. But that can be really, really good in this situation. We can't force the boomer to go in by itself though. Because if it's hot, this tank is fucked. We have to have the tank be going in, and we have to let the tank and the other SI make enough fear for the boom to get
I gotta commit without the car.
Okay, that's fine.
Let's go, guys.
Boomer, get ready to go in. Go in now, everybody. Go in now.
Hey, watch out! Reloading.
Reloading.
Another guy behind you. Nice, good punch. Another punch on him.
I'm dead.
Hey, I'm reloading.
That wasn't what we needed. I couldn't get the car. So essentially what happened there is I got the car stuck and I couldn't get it in. You don't want to push it all the way in, you just want to put it like right where you can exit into the open area.
I'll try this shot.
And just kind of work them back towards it. You really need to shut down the boom there.
Jockey! Reloading! Jockey! Jockey!
Reloading.
So this is looking pretty grim right now. All we can do is just try to whittle them down and make sure that they don't make it to the safe room.
We do have 2 bleeders, surprisingly, so we can at least have another set of pills gone before they drop, with both of them, even if we don't do any damage. But the more damage you tack on, the less likely they're going to survive. And we can still kill an alarm car if we get lucky. But we have to at least some alright damage here.
Those pre-spawns. I'm gonna save for the charge spit up here.
Alright. I want to back off.
I'm reloading.
I was just ready to go in with the hunter if he had it, but... Go in, Spitter. Spit.
Oh no.
Oh, what the?
Oh, Spit went outside.
Reloading.
Oh.
Sometimes if you can't hit the target for whatever reason, you can shoot like right above them. It's a little harder to do.
Well, it's spitting kind of right in front of them, so that way it's spread on all 4 of them. Just did not decide to do what I wanted.
Still looking pretty grim. They're doing really well. They got extra pills.
Hey, we might need these.
So if you expect them to make it, you just need to focus on HP.
I know what to do with this.
Club here.
So we gotta focus on Nick.
Frank's not the sewer.
Reloading.
What do you think? Should I just sack the boomer and go for the hit up top? Do we have time?
I think this pull can land. That's what I think. Pull doesn't land, we can still go up. That hunter should not have done what it did, though. That's my opinion. But
Sorry, I saw opportunity to get damage now.
I'm gonna back off on that.
Okay.
Reloading.
Jem's gonna go up right away, and I'm gonna charge him. He's gonna be greedy.
Watch out.
That'll hold me. Man, Nick, you put the bad nigga with your white
Nope, I guess not. I expected him to be greedy.
We're up in 5.
I'm backing off for now.
Yeah, they're up.
Everyone
ready.
be ready to get a hit on this alarm car, I see.
I'm going in.
Okay.
We got a hunter. We got a charger.
Got it.
Nice shot. Got a spitter.
Reloading.
Gotta take a swing now.
Once again, they're still doing really well. We just need to focus on Nick. So the next kind of 4 attacks that we get, we should just kind of focus on piling it on Nick and see if we can get his HP down.
Let's get up the ladder.
Hey, we're gonna make it out of here.
Weapons over here.
Either can't boom through that grate anymore or it just doesn't reach.
I guess we'll have to visit that graveyard.
So we're gonna save this and hopefully get a charger.
Watch out!
Reloading here.
Which?
Reloading.
Which is pretty free.
Reloading.
I'm gonna pull forward for your charge. You ready for this bit?
Shit coming!
A little late, but it's good. It's good.
Nice.
This last hit maybe on Roby, but I feel like we're gonna send him in safe from first.
Yeah, they should be able to make it.
Reloading.
Because I want to get a spawn, but it's not gonna be enough.
Look out now!
I'm reloading.
Safe house ahead!
No, I didn't get it. Just get punches on Nick if you can. Nice job.
Look out!
Shit out!
So there's 2 things we gotta worry about here. We gotta worry about the boomer and we gotta worry about the car.
You know why they bury him above ground?
We good,
Yeah, we'll mess up the boomer.
Level. Uh-huh.
So if we can shut down a boom, then we don't have to worry about it. We can play kind of aggressively on the tank if they don't have a car in play. Depending on how close they get the car and where we are as a team, we're going to want to either back up and continue to back up behind pillars, or we're going to want to push past it. So little things make a difference, like cars in play, cars not in play. It just becomes good habit to call these little things.
So they're gonna do the same thing we did. They're gonna try to get stumble or distraction with his spit charge. They're not gonna have a smoker to like succeed right away.
Following the freeway.
So just be ready for the distractions and the charges.
Make sure you don't stay inside when everybody else is out.
Just don't get charged. We're good. That's good. Always could have been a lot worse.
Hey, I'm reloading.
Watch out! Reloading!
There's a set of pills in here for after tank. You ready for this boomer?
Watch boomer.
I'm gonna stay in the bottom.
Reloading!
Cards on top of the
I'm a reload.
so less.
That smoker's chipped, so leave it chip.
Reloading!
This car's down on our right side. You wanna push forward actually?
Okay. Come here. Watch the smoker. He's at the car. Their hit's gonna be up.
Just pop the boomer and we're good. Don't focus on anything else yet. Just focus the boomer. He's in on me.
Kill it, man. Kill it.
I'm smoked.
Yeah.
I'm clearing
He's
you,
going
Dragon.
for the
Get away from the car.
He's punching into the car. Get away from.
Just get away from the car at all costs. That's all that matters. Get away from the
Focus
car.
tank.
Just stay away from the car, though. Play on the pillars. Play on the pillars. Focus. Just tank on Dragon.
Tank's about to get me down. Smoke in the back.
Keep getting him up.
Smoker's got me.
Just run away from tank. We're good.
That was mine.
We got
Nice.
We're good.
Any okay?
Ass over here and help me.
That worked. They actually didn't have Boomer, which actually worked very well in our favor. Because where
Yes.
we were positioned, the tank had to run
Pills
forward
bomb.
for the car, which would have left him very vulnerable, so he had to commit on us without it.
Need these.
Pick extra pills here.
We got him all. We got him.
No, there's extra. Oh, there's extra.
Wait it.
So be ready to hit then. Take this hit.
Boomer. Single boom.
Listen.
Watch behind.
Smoker.
On me. I got you.
On us. I'm to me. Thank you. Reflector, take those extra pills wherever they were.
I had to go in.
Hey, just dinner.
Oh, you already took them? We're moving then. Now, move now. Push through this horde.
Reloading.
There's another set of pills there. I'm gonna block this spawn. That's all I'm gonna do.
Try not to be in the back, guys.
Do not push
Try to
forward
be
yet.
in the middle. Try to be in the middle of us.
Do not push forward yet. Just listen. Clear all these zombies. Your hits up. I'm gonna give away this spawn. So watch this, but we're gonna also watch the house as we move
Dragons.
forward. Boomer in there.
Can you go for the?
Back up.
Watch the charge.
Fuck you, didn't get up on me. Clear the horde.
Gotta reload.
Can we push this checkpoint?
Yeah.
I'm going back to this place.
No.
No, we can't do that.
No, they were early. They were early. They were
Okay.
right there.
Whenever
fine.
you're bleeding and you have a melee and there's a hit like this that's, you know, pretty typical for a charger, you want to bait it and you want to be the one that goes for the level. Because even if you fail the level, we're going to chip it and we're not going to lose our health bonus. Boomer's down. Dropping. I'm with Coach.
Pulled behind.
Puncher on me.
Oh, I missed the honor. God damn it.
Try to get out.
Reloading.
Get inside.
Leave it.
Just leave it, yeah.
You gotta do
Gotta
something.
reload.
Blocking spawn. More pills here. More pills.
Reload.
Pills here. Pills here. Pills here. Pills here. Pills here. Pills here.
That'll hold me. Man, those zombies.
Reloading.
Cuttable melee here.
Kills.
Reloading!
Smoke around me. Smoke around me. Jock. In charge. Spitter.
Better man.
No spitter on. Still down though.
Reloading.
Just gonna pop those. Let's go. Just drop. Everything else is down. Except for that smoker.
Christ, not the sewer.
Drop. When looking back on your games, like right here, they're gonna have a full hit for this choke. And that could have meant the difference between them making it or not making it.
Reloading here!
I'm gonna try to get up there as soon as I can. Boomer's down.
Hey, watch out.
Hitter down. Hunter's up.
Hitter dude.
I can't see.
That's fine.
Reloading.
Hunter's going for
top.
GP.
Just watch where you shoot.
We can move forward.
Okay, watch the alarm cars.
Reloading.
Shit, this hurts.
Go in the middle.
Smoker!
That I don't even think that car's alarmed.
Cut his tongue, yeah, it's not. Let's kill it then.
Reloading here!
Ready to go?
You still smell sewer? Because I still smell it.
Let's go.
Reloading! Reloading!
Smoker's still up.
Fire's coming! Reloading here!
Let's get up the ladder.
Gotta reload.
92 ammo.
I hear Hunter.
Drop. Then we're gonna go up on that.
Okay.
We're gonna have ammo up here.
That's it, we're really here! We're on the bridge! We're here!
Don't go up quick.
No pills.
Thanks. You have gotta be
It
kidding me.
hurts, but ain't nothing.
It should be staggered. I'm gonna clear these common and then drop.
Go with them, we better hurry.
Just drop.
Help me out!
Damn, this stuff hurts.
I'm sorry, I did not know we were dropping.
Guns here.
I took hold.
Help! Help!
Can't get him, I don't think, unless you have common.
Get it.
I'm gonna get right.
Get up.
Help!
Help. Oh,
I thought there was a way to jump back up there.
No,
No,
there's
there's
not.
not.
come on.
Alright, let's go.
Yeah, he's dead.
Smoker on me.
Oh shit! Help!
Just keep going.
Help me out!
Single boom.
Nasty shit.
Got him once. Nice.
Look out now! Hey, I need some help over here.
I'm gonna
at
get this
5
witch.
HP.
I'm gonna get this witch.
Okay.
Hey, I need
Common's
some help
after
over
you.
here.
I'm gonna get the witch.
Sorry, I just encapped you.
Oh, it's okay, it's okay.
Help!
Wow, what?
I have
it's 'cause the
no
common hit me.
ammo.
Help!
I have no idea how the
GG.
common hit me, but it did.
Help me out!
So we did about the same that they did during the tank, except they got an end cap. We got
Yeah, our
wrecked.
tank fit was good.
We got wrecked at the what is it called? Trailer. I don't know why people went into the trailer car. You almost never want to do any kind of shopping in a pug or scrim or any kind of ProMod game, unless the hit's down. If the hit's up, you want to be out in the open baiting the hit, securing like spawns. You never really want to go into a confined area like that.
Reloading!
So my tank is gonna be a pool room tank.
Nice.
Reload.
And it's gonna be the literally most typical you'll ever see in this map. It's like one of the harder ones to play. It's all down to your SI doing what they need to do. So this is what's gonna happen. If they make it into pool room, which I'm almost absolutely 100% sure it'll be almost in pool room when it spawns. When I go in, if you watch my model, when I go in, I'm gonna run into the fucking room, and I'm gonna like run into the middle of the room, or near it, like right about here on this first pool room table, and I'm gonna jump on this, and I'm gonna throw a rock. And what it's gonna do, or I'm gonna run to the middle, what's gonna do is this causes survivors to, they're gonna focus me, but you're gonna go in as soon as that rock is thrown, and I'm gonna lose like 60% of my health throwing that rock. Like, I'm gonna be at the point where we need to commit with our SI, but for the most part, running around that room with the tank and like just going for punches, Like, they can just jump over the pool tables and fucking end the way. Unless I somehow see them out of position, I'm gonna throw a rock. And when I throw that rock, if I hit somebody, whether or not I hit somebody, we're gonna go in with the support. If I hit somebody, it's just a bonus, because that means I have a cap for everyone to go in on. Do not ever go on the guy that I've rocked, because that's literally a no-no for my tank. Because I need to go after that guy. And you guys all go on the other guys. It scares them away from saving the guy. I take as little chip as possible because you're all going in, and then I can decide whether or not I go out and we go for another hit after they pick up, or I just go in on the people that you used to have capped. That's literally the only way that I know how to play that tank.
Never go for the tank's target, and the tank should never go for the SI. Anybody that's capped by one of us, he shouldn't be going for it. He should be protecting it.
For this hit, I'm gonna distract again. I want to make some noise here, but we need to go in about now.
Let's get the hunter and jockey in right now. Let's go.
Let's go.
Charger, get ready to go in right behind.
Go in now.
Such an asshole.
That's good, that's good. It's decent damage on Gem right there. It's a success. And we killed Spitter last. Oh, and it's a block. You're fucked.
Jim's like, I'll eat it. Every single attack that you do as a team, you should be having an expectation that the hunter or the jockey is going to go in first, if that's what there is, to always get the charger in. So
Do we save it for the tank?
after a while, you never really have to say it. You just kind of expect it of each other.
Do we save it for the
here?
tank?
We can go in with this hit right now.
Let's do it.
Everyone go in right now.
Let's go.
Good fucking boom. That was really good attack. It's really good. Save that smoker, but re-pull and you're gonna get it killed. You want to get it killed right here at that pull if you can get it on one of them.
Oh, I tried to go in.
You're not gonna get it, but you should go in anyway and get it killed. Actually, you're gonna hold it. We're gonna have a hit soon. We're gonna have a hit soon. We'll just hold it for this hit.
Going in.
Get rid of everything except jockey. Everything but jockey you need to get rid of. Right now, everybody.
Where do you want me?
Anywhere. Just play safe.
Saving the jockey.
Just save the jockey for now.
You're going to want to spawn from the staircase or from the back area with the little closet up top. You can even spawn downstairs on top of the desks and jump up. Watch, jockey, you can spawn even right here if you wanted to. As long as you're not spawn blocked.
Okay. You ready? You ready? Don't go in yet. Don't go in yet. Don't go in yet. Don't go in yet. Go in now.
Everyone shoot the tank!
You got it, you got it. You got plenty of health.
Getting out the gem here.
I'm down!
Nice.
Picking him up, picking him up.
Going back in.
Almost.
Help me!
We're up in 5.
Should I kill Gem?
Nice, you got it, you got it. Help him out, help him out.
That's it.
Yep, you got it.
That's it. That's the way. That's exactly what we want to do.
Reload!
Oh no!
Wait, Felix is up! Oh my god, Felix is up! That's fucking crazy!
I heard a Uzi shooting me and I was like, wait a minute, they're all incapped, right? What the fuck is this Uzi shit?
Oh my god, that was funny. I did not know he had 1 HP.
So essentially, anytime you commit your SI before your tank is at 3k, you're doing it wrong, essentially.
Yeah, for the most part. Unless you're playing Rock Tank and he's calling for the SI to go in. When the tank is pushing in, you never want to send your SI before the tank, like, says to. And even sometimes when the tank says to, like, actually, scratch that. You just go when the tank says to. If the tank says to and it was wrong, you go in anyway, and then you explain why the mistake was made afterwards. Because you just let the tank learn from its mistakes. It's the only way to get better. I've made so many hundreds of mistakes, like calling my tank, like early when I was scared and like thought I needed that side when I didn't. Like there's many times it's happened. But that was fucking amazingly played. Nobody went for my guy. The Charger set up the guy right next to him, so that after the Charger got cleared, like no, the Charger didn't get cleared, but because the Charger wasn't cleared, as soon as I got my guy down, I was able to body block that Charger, which is fucking amazing. Because then we got a second down from that for free.
Yeah.
So fucking everything worked.
Do I get a gold star? I was the Charger. Yay!
Fuck yeah, the gold star. Everyone did stuff though. So, like nobody like failed in anything.
Okay, so
like even if you think failed, like you got shut down, like it's not a failure because you distracted them long enough for exactly what we want to do, and that's for me to take minimal chip while I get that guy down. Even though I took almost half my health getting that rock, it bears no factor on the tank because the only thing that would have happened is if I would have gone in, I would have taken the 50% running around the room trying to get somebody anyway. So the fact that I immediately forced a cap instead of like begging for one gives me less pressure. Like it makes me feel less pressure in the fact that I'm failing half my tank because I just know that I need to go in and get the rock.
the only alternative to sending, like when you send in your hit early, if the tank has like 5k and you just like help them right away because that's what a pub does. Like in vanilla, that's like what you always do. You just send in your support to help out the tank when the tank's in. Like when that happens, if the hit was successful and there was one person who didn't get capped, they'll clear one person. Then those two people will clear the other person. Then the tank's left in play with like 4k health, and he's struggling to get one person. And 1v4, the tank's gonna get melted even with 4k health. So you really want to make use of the 6k health that the tank has, and use it to bully them into a corner. Okay, ready.
Name of the game Charger, but there's obviously gonna be that distraction.
Shit, okay. We need to keep moving.
Bounce. Charger landed. Behind. Uh-oh.
Wow.
So if that happens again, you have to self-clear, but let yourself get capped in an effort to try to kill that Charger, because the Charger and the Spit combination is much more devastating than you getting solo jockeyed. Never focus the jockey in that situation.
How did they get so much damage on me?
Because charge spit.
Yeah, but it never does that much damage. It's like 80 health points right away.
Listen for the boomer. It's because we didn't clear it fast enough. Listen for the boomer.
Hunter! Smoker! No!
Smoke. Oh, we're good.
Reloading!
Ooh. That made me slow.
Did you just get exploded on?
I got, crowd.
Weapons over here.
I'm practicing for the witch.
Please do not bomb us!
Still listen for boomer. He's gonna be up.
Jockey!
Jack, damn it.
Gotta reload!
Make sure to take your pills when the tank comes in. Single boom? Single boom? More
Tank
than one?
is in for a rock. He's coming in now.
Filling up. Focus tank. Don't hit common.
Focus tank
Don't
hard.
kill common.
Focus tank hard. Hunter on me.
Be common locker. Fine. Just focus tank.
Hold again. We're good though. Tank's dead.
Jack incoming.
Alright, it was fine.
Block and spawn down here.
Over here!
Time for this. Get up!
I'm all tuckered out. Reloading!
So one of the common things that's difficult to do is like decide what to focus on. Let's drop. Drop. Decide what to focus on
Outside.
during the tank. Because you think, oh, the hit's in, you gotta focus the hit. You don't want to focus the hit until somebody's capped. And the only way you can know if somebody's capped.
Oh, he actually got me. Thanks for the clear though.
The only way you can know if somebody's capped during the tank, when you're focusing tank, is when they say they're capped. That's why it's really important to call it out. Like, I'm boomed, I'm smoked. All this information helps you understand so that you can turn your attention away from focusing the tank. I'm telling you, tunnel vision. You want to tunnel vision that tank, no matter what's happening in the game state, until somebody gets capped. Of course, you want to position yourself so you don't get capped. But if you get jockeyed, you need to say so. If you get pounced, you need to say so.
Okay, don't drop. Just take this hit. Take the hit.
Hey, look!
Thanks, how are you?
Sorry, I shot the shit out of you.
It's all good.
Hey, we gotta start that tractor.
Single boom.
This stuff.
Missed the spawn. Smokes. Charged. Sorry, bounce. I'm in spit. I'm going down.
Don't drop.
I'm black and white, I think. He smoked. He dropped already.
Pick up. Just pick up
Pick
right
up
now.
out here where we can see you. Pick up out here where we can see you.
Get up! Don't be shooting me.
Okay, drop.
I'm gonna get the event started. There's a set of pills there for somebody.
I chipped him. I'm jockeyed up top. I'm in cap. I'm black and white.
That's fine. We're making our way, me and Reflector. Get the cup again. Just cover yourself, Reflector. Like I said, there's hills upstairs, but nature's gonna need them. We should just leave Reflector down if he goes down for a bit.
Reloading here!
Reloading! Yo, Spitter!
I'm dead.
Okay.
Get that here.
Oh shit, man. Oh shit! I'm down!
Oh, kidding me?
Shit! Watch out!
Go try for the
still
pickup.
up.
Let's get your ass up.
Kill the smoker first.
Help! Help me out!
I swear to God, my left button has a mind of its own.
Get up!
Hey,
Get
watch
up!
out!
Reloading!
Thanks a lot.
You were cool, man.
Black and white.
Hunter's up on the cross.
They're coming! Come on, girl.
Pick up stone right now.
Time for this, man. Get up, get up!
Jockey.
Nice try.
GG. Usually people don't play finale.
But
we can
usually
play.
it is.
Listen, I need to...
Okay, finale's cool. So again, we won this map because our tank wiped and their tank didn't.
Their tank did go in at a right time. Like, we were boomed, and if the horde would have come in on us harder than it did, we would have gotten slowed down by something and, like, punched. But, like, we managed to juke tank enough to, like, do shit tons of damage before his support was up. So when his horde came in, he didn't have anything left.
Before we run across...
And
He didn't have any juice.
during that boom, I focused tank it. I took a lot of damage. But when you're boomed like that, like especially 3 boomed, it's essentially a wipe. Like it's the tank's wipe to kind of just give up. Because it's so hard for the survivors to move and avoid getting punched. But in that little room, why it's so difficult to be a tank is because of the little pool tables. When a survivor jumps on it to kite the tank, he has a lot more momentum and a lot more speed than when the tank jumps on top of the pool tables to chase after the survivors. So it's really easy to get kited in there and to just not be able to get your corner.
So there's early tank here, right?
Yeah, there should be a tank here.
can charge or stumble them at the top. If you charge into the wall here.
You need this death charge. La la la.
Ooh, this tank.
Ooh,
Save everything.
that's awesome.
Save everything.
Oh wow, GG. What are they gonna do? Hide downstairs? I wish they
You
would.
ready?
I'm ready.
We're going in.
Okay.
Go in now. Everybody go in.
Got one in the back.
3 tricap. Holy shit.
Come on.
That's it.
Nice
That's
job.
it.
Jazzers.
What?
We'll be there. Wait for us.
Still one up now.
GG. Nice job.
That was really good.
Do we go downstairs? How do you fight this tank?
Well,
This is only the second time I've seen this super tank.
you can either all stand up. Since there's no boomer right now, we can all stand up on top of the railing if you know how to jump on the stop sign and get on top of that little awning thing. Because then the tank has to... Magnum's good here. We want 2 Magnums.
All right. You gonna stroll
I'll-
across the bridge?
Do you see, do you see that stop sign outside there?
Against a wall and shoot us.
Or, I should say, does everyone know how to get on top of that fence?
Mm.
Do you guys know how to do it? But anyway, just explain
Yeah.
anyway.
Yeah, you jump on that stop sign, you get on top of the concrete barrier, you jump on the stop sign, and then jump up to the fence while facing the fence. And then you can stand up there and fight the tank. The tank, I don't remember right, but I don't think he can punch you from the bottom. He might be able to jump and punch you, but he has to decide to like punch one person while all the other ones are safe and get massive chip. And as
Well-
long as when the attack comes in, we don't, like, someone's gonna get pulled off. And the tank might have someone get pulled off just to, like, attack that person, but then we still get massive chip to tank. The people can stay up top, since there's not a boomer, we don't have to worry about, like, horde or anything. Or we can all decide to come down here, but that just allows, like...
Yeah, no, that thing is good. And as long as you jump when he punches, then he'll probably, you know, whiff his
he might
punch.
miss. Yeah.
Yeah, and that'll be a lot of chip. The most important thing is if you get incapped at all, you should say, I'm pounced, I'm boomed, I'm smoked, I'm charged. Something like this. Yeah, so that we don't get tri-cap like that. That'd be pretty bad.
Like, what they were doing was fine, but they had too many people downstairs.
They got tri-capped, I mean, get wrecked. Don't get
Are you ready?
tri-capped.
They might send this hit right away. So you ready?
Those sound like
Let's climb up. Don't start it yet. Don't start it yet.
Somebody
Yeah, don't start it.
Okay.
It's in.
Smoker got me. Smoker got me.
We're sending the whole hit.
Jockey on me. Jockey on me. Rock.
This actually means they might...
LOS inside.
Yeah, yes, yes. We are immune.
We should probably climb back up if we're gonna do the top thing.
Yeah.
Just gonna try to get rocks.
We're on our way. Thank you.
Listen for the boomer person downstairs.
Yep.
Oh. What?
Drop down if you're gonna eat that rock again.
That was just ridiculous.
Rock.
that smoker if you can.
Not looking good.
Oh. Bring him to me, bring him to me. Take the pills. Focus tank, focus tank. Nice. So bad.
Wow.
All right.
Hit the button, hit the
Hit the
button.
button, hit the button.
Go hit the button.
You heard the man. Let's get across the goddamn bridge.
Chargers in back. Nice one, dude. Nice one.
So we won 3 maps out of 5. It's not so bad.
Yes, it's just map 1 that wrecked us. Even though we lost by a very high, like, point-wise, like, we learned that the mistake made was that boomer, and we would have still won that map had it not been for the boomer. I'm sorry. I did not think that would have been.
Yeah, I didn't think it would either.
It's this death chart you need to worry about now. We are bleeding, which is bad.
Reloading.
But you're pretty much over.
They just sacked stuff, so keep going. Keep going.
I'm over in the back.
Smoker got me. Kill smoker. Be careful with the
In the
charger.
back.
Jockey's up, charger's up.
Let's Charger and Jockey Hunter.
You got to shoot me.
Go, go, go.
I'm just gonna push forward on this. You guys see it.
I'm watching the back.
Okay.
I'm coming.
I'm gonna block this spawn if I can. Blocking it.
Here. Heads up.
Oh, shit! Watch out!
Boom, they can't see.
That's fine.
I'm in the back.
Keep forward on this.
Okay, I'm coming.
Ow.
Sorry.
Smoke behind.
We're good. Good self clear. Stay low.
Alright, I'm here with you.
Stay low.
Charger's up.
Charger got me. I'm not dead charge.
I think he's dead. We're too slow to go back for him.
Yeah.
Okay. Just leave him
Ellis
charge.
came
Leave him
back.
charge.
Get up. Get up.
Ellis came back for me. I'm black and white.
Air pulls up top probably.
Oh, right hand basket. Oh, goose.
I'm really slow.
Yeah, me too. Listen to this hit on me.
Look out now.
Yeah, don't go back for me. I'm black and white 6 HP.
That tank though. Are those pills?
Dead. And there's a jockey on you. I was expecting.
Jockey up.
Jockey's already back there in the back. Tank's got a car carry.
Jockey.
Oh, I need some help!
Oh, I'm dead.
Good damn, guys.
Boomed. Run! Aw.
Hey, over here.
Yeah,
that was pretty close.
things happened upstairs.
Look at the point spread. If we hadn't lost an 800 point map 1, we would have been very close.
Thank you guys for walking us through this.
No problem.
If we hadn't lost an 800 point map 1, we would have won.
Yeah.
We won that game.
I also love my tank too. I overcommitted on the car, which is something that I always talk about never wanting to do.
Can I going back to that, can we talk about your tank?
Yeah, go for it.
Okay. To countercall your tank, the only thing I think you did that you shouldn't have done, you brought the car in, and then I have no idea what happened to your car that made it so you lost it. But the way that I enjoy playing that tank is playing with car as like a support, like an actual fifth support.
There he goes.
Like your reasoning of like pushing them towards the tank is great. But I think having the car on one side or the other, you need to have it either on the right side or the left side of the bridge, so that when you push them, they're going to back up. And if it's on the right side, I love it on the right side even more. Because if you push on the right side, you can continue pushing the car with them as they run backwards. And then when the support goes in, the survivors have two options. They either run away from the support going towards the car that you pincer them, or they have to back into the corner and take on the S side, which only corners them for your tank. So they have two options. They can either run towards car and get fucked, or they can run into the corner and get fucked. So like having the car on one of the sides of the bridge and then pushing them into the car from the sides of the bridge, or just pushing them backwards with the car, running the car the whole length of the bridge while you're chasing them down, is like godlike. But it's really hard because hittables are so fucking hard to control.
It's not that
I don't
hard.
know what actually happened with your hittable.
So yeah. So this is something that is very classic, and it's like the perfect example of me tunneling the car. I always talk about getting the car in play and not tunneling the car, because the car can work against you, it can work for you. So exactly what he says is typically what I try to do. I put it out in the field, and then I see what's going on. And hopefully if there's a boom, try to get the boom first, then I reposition the car. Sometimes you hit the car, and it can't go through the two pillars. So what happened was that Jem was very close to me, and I had the car very close to me. So I hit it towards the edge, and I'm like, okay, cool, he's backing off. But if there was any support that was going in that little area where I got the car stuck, it could have been an instant in-cap. So I got out, I went back in, and when I started to punch the car, my rage had been so low already, so that's already like a mistake of mine. I wasn't managing my rage properly, I was just like not aware of my rage. So that's the first problem. The second problem is when I hit the car, it just was stuck. So because I didn't have enough rage, I was either going to go AI or like continue tunneling the car. And like if I kept tunneling the car, it wasn't going to get out of that spot and then in play before I lost my rage. So it's just the classic case of me tunneling the car, thinking that, if I put it close enough to Jem, who was like playing aggressively towards me, if the SI decided to go in, which tends to happen, you don't really need to talk when you play support. You're like, I have something. I think I can grab Jem or something like that. But it didn't work out, and I wasn't able to get the car through. The best place to put it is out in the open field, and then decide what to do. Because at least you can get it in to where the sofa is. And so a big reason why that typically happens, aside from like just personal error, because that was my personal error, is you want to jump on top of the car and you want to aim down. When you aim down, it pops the car up. And that helps you position it. That's why I said it's not really that hard to position the cars, it's just personal error. I didn't want it out in the open, I wanted it there, but then I just couldn't get it through, so then I got wrecked.
Well, it wasn't just you. I was about to boom them and I messed up my spawn.
I mean, it's fine to make the best of a situation, but when I know that I was going for something and it didn't work out, it's just my fault. Like, that's my fault.
Wow, you sound like a grown-up.
Well, it's important to look at every map and every play honestly, so that you can fix whatever mistakes there are. If you're not doing an inventory about like you're playing and you're playing as a team, then you're not going to be able to properly fix the problems in the team. So it's better that you do it yourself, just get in the habit of doing it, or somebody else is going to do it for you, and it's not as pretty.
Yeah, I don't like it.
I don't like it when somebody else tells me.
I don't like it when people tell me what happened in a negative way. Like me telling Koala what my idea was, but I have honestly no idea what happened to this car. And all I really wanted to say was that whatever happened to this car, it could have maybe been prevented if you'd done this. But I honestly probably couldn't have. Probably he did what he could have. I just wasn't watching because I was focusing on my part of the game and not what he was doing.
This kind of gets into committing. Like when you play tank, especially if you if I'm playing with you, and you're tank and you're not calling, and your tank goes bad, you have nobody to blame but yourself. But if you're calling and the calls didn't work out and your tank didn't work out, then you have some place to grow from. You have some place to go from. But I've had too many experiences with people just not calling their tank and just being really bitter and butthurt and complaining about the SI. It's like, well, you should have said something.
Yeah, it all comes down to overtime. Figuring out how each tank of the game is played in like the meta, and like everyone has a way of playing the game tanks like in a basic fashion, and then figuring out whether or not you actually like that exact style of play and it works for you, or if you want to tweak it in some way to fit your style. And it's hard because the game's completely different than vanilla, and it's like a completely different way of playing tanks. And like, there's more time to be had like playing your tanks than there is just like going in and trying to get all the punches.
Yeah.
And it all comes down to whether you think play a long tank, or whether you should play a triple SI tank, or you need a boom, or you like if someone in certain tanks there's like dynamic in like whether or not you could play a rock tank in a tank where it's not supposed to be played a rock tank if they're bleeding enough, and all you want to do is just fear them to even sometimes this is really drastic and like actually really ballsy and really stupid sometimes. But you can play a rock tank in places where they're not supposed to be played a rock tank, just as survivors think you're playing stupid, and they come out to try to chip you and only let you stay alive longer because they're afraid that they're going to bleed out, when they're literally actually doing the opposite of what they should be doing, and they're actually bleeding out more, coming and giving you sight, trying to chip you for free when you're literally being like, haha, you're fucking stupid. Because they could just like hide a hole in the house knowing that they need to like get you to come in as fast as they can. But if you play stupid out in the open somewhere and manage yourself so when you're done the rock, you can just back and not take any chip. Like, sometimes survivors are stupid enough to come out and try to force some damage onto you that isn't needed, because they're only letting your tank stay up for more hits and more bleed. Especially like it's really useful when like teams are already down to like one set of pills, or like they have 3 bleeders and stuff like that. If you have a late tank and they're down to one set of pills, it's really good to play a bleeder tank. If they have 3 bleeders, no matter how many pills they have, if they have 3 bleeders, it's usually good to play a bleeder tank and a rock tank. But in some places you just can't play a rock tank. In some places you can try to squeeze out rock tanks in weird ways, even if you're not going to land some. Like, there's a very slim chance of landing rocks. As long as there is a chance to land rocks, sometimes it's good to play a rock tank. If there's literally absolutely no chance to land a rock, then it's pretty stupid to play rock tank, because then the survivors know just to like not give a fuck about you. But there's a lot of times with a rock tank in weird situations, as long as you know that you're gonna give yourself sight for minimal chip, and you're just gonna make them have to commit more pills before the tank actually goes in. It just eats up more time.
Aside from the logical stuff that you can do with the tank, like, the key thing here is what you decide to do. So, as you can see, my tank didn't work out, but Infested's tank did, and we both have the same mentality. We're calling our tanks. We're making sure that all the SI are doing what we need them to do, so that we can like execute some kind of plan. When I hit the car over, it didn't go over the semi, and I thought it did, and then I called and get a hit, and then it just went to shit from there. But I called and get a hit. I made the decision. You have to make your own decisions, because if you just play the tank without talking to your team or like directing what they do, then you're not going to get better as a team with communication and executing some kind of plan. Whenever there's a tank, the basic plan is always go in, corner one person, and then rely on your support. But like in that situation, the basic plan is get the car in the field, get the car on the overpass, or get it off to the side near the boxes. You want to get it in play and then try to commit with it. But if you have some other idea of what you think is going to work out best for you, that's what should be executed, because the tank has got to know what it's most comfortable with and has to be able to effectively communicate that to everybody else. Infested wasn't comfortable with just going in and getting a corner. He felt like he needed to land the rock. So he told us he was going to go in, jump rock, and get his corner that way. And then he said, wait, not yet, and then he called us in. This kind of communication is really necessary, and this kind of like commandership, generalship from the tank is really important. Every player should have that.
And why Infested did not tell us to go in right away?
Because he knew how to manage his health in a way so that he wouldn't get completely melted under the circumstances. he knew that by giving himself more time to get the corner, that it would serve the SI better, because the survivors are I'll let you answer it actually. The survivors have like weapons, right? And they have to use them. And as they're using them on the tank, they have to reload, especially the Uzis.
Yeah. So, in honesty, in that situation, it doesn't matter how many Uzis there are. And there's a lot of maps like Carney 3 where it really matters on Uzis and stuff like that. The Uzi slowdown in that, the room's not really that big enough that it matters a whole lot. But Uzi slowdown on tank is a big factor in most things. But in that, they're going to focus me. They're going to be like, oh, tank's coming in. Let's fucking rail him for damage. So as I'm going in, I'm leisurely just like walking in the room, fucking eating damage. And I know that in eating this damage, as I said already, I already knew that running in I was going to eat the damage either way. And I had two choices. Either I could chase them to the back of the room, in which I would know that they're all going to flank to the right or to the left, and they're going to maybe leave one person for me to corner. But that's going to make me have to run to the back of the room and eat that chip. It's going to be extra chip to eat in order to try to get that corner. And if I fail that corner, then I'm going to be scared and call you in, and we're all going to be in a clusterfuck, like freaking out over whether or not we're going to actually land anything. And I'm going to eat chip going another half of the room that I don't need to go through. Now, in throwing the rock, I run into the room, get halfway into the room, and I like to stand on top of the pool table, because then I don't have to worry about running around anything. I can just jump off the pool table and go to whatever target I've hit. So I jump on the pool table, start throwing a rock, and as soon as I know the rock is going to leave my hands, I call on the SI. And the reason I wait until the rock's going to leave my hands is for two reasons. One reason is that they're railing the fuck out of me this whole time. They're like, okay, he's throwing a rock. We all need to get as far away the tank as possible, first off, so that we can try to dodge the rock. But as we're running away, we also need to keep shooting him in order to kill the tank as fast as possible. Now, when I said I was going to lose about 40% HP at least, I literally did. I was at like 50% HP when I landed the rock.
You said 60.
Yeah, but I was at like 50% HP when I landed the rock. But I called in the rock as it was leaving my hands, because I knew at the moment that's when they're going to reload. They're gonna reload, knowing that, oh, we have free time where he can't do anything. Let's reload so we're ready to keep shooting him once he's moving again. They're reloading, so as they're reloading is when all these SI are coming in. Like, fuck tons of things coming from different directions, and they have nothing to defend themselves. They literally just like run around with chickens with their heads cut off. Even if like one or two of them have a gun, they're not going to kill it as fast as 4 survivors shooting guns, because there's only going to be 2. Why is there only going to be 2? Because at least one of them is going to be reloading. It's a surefire fact one of them is going to be reloading, and if I land the rock, that's another survivor that's not going to be shooting at my SI. So you're literally going to half the damage going in that you normally would, which would result in 2 things. One, if you land, that's more time that I now have with you having landed that no one's going to be shooting me. And even if you miss, it's double the time it's going to take for you to die, which is only going to give me more time to decide whether or not I need to get out. And after I get that corner because of that rock, and I in-cap that guy, I have 2 choices. I can run out of the room from downstairs, just jump off the balcony, and go into the bar and run in the back and be ready to climb back in for a second hit with a full hit really early. Or if what happened in that situation, and you guys got like a double cap somehow, which was fucking amazing because no one was shooting shit, and they couldn't get their M2s, I'm able to then freely turn around and do whatever the fuck I want to the rest of the survivors, because I've only got 2 guns shooting at me. Which, 30% HP, 2 guns, takes like 5 times as long as 4 guns, even though it doesn't seem like it, because that's like more people about having to clear that charger and shit, and they're worried about that charger getting cleared instead of me, so I have all the time in the world to throw rocks and just like run around the room and like make decisions that they wouldn't if they weren't in haste, of like me just running all the chicken with my head cut off just trying to throw punches, because we had a plan, and the plan like was, it should fail sometimes, but it will at least give us damage. Like, no matter what, we will get damage with that tank that way, instead of sometimes just having a fail fuck tank. Right. That tank can go horrendous.
Yes.
It can go horrendous. If you just try to run around the room and try to throw punches, you have to jump over most of the time in order to try to corner people. You have to jump over pool tables, and anytime you have to jump with a tank, your speed gets reset back down to 0, because it takes a long time to go from, like, if you think about a car going from 0 to 60, it takes a long fucking time for a tank to go from like minimal speed to max speed, and like each time you jump, it takes like 2 seconds of running in order to continue running after the survivors.
In that little room, the fucking jump is so obnoxious, because they're jumping on stuff, and you're like, why can't I just jump and follow them? It's like the slowdown is so like intense.
Your tank takes a lot longer to speed up than survivors do. So jumping over stuff is really OP for survivors, and that's why I like to throw a rock in the area, because then I'm for sure got somebody that is, one, not shooting at me, and two, not shooting at you guys. And more than likely somebody, because they're all just doing damage to me as much as possible, they're not going to be ready for you guys to go in, and they're going to be reloading, so you guys are only going to literally just be able to focus them without worry. And the most that they're going to do is dodge you or M2 you, but somebody's going to land, and it's only going to help me decide what I need to do next.
But that was a really long answer to a very short question, which is, why did you have us wait so long to come in and help you?
Because if I would have just gone in and had you go in first, they would have had guns blazing 4 survivors versus like 2 or 3 tops. Like, there's 4 guns, because survivors have guns and they have to reload. So after, like, if they say they have these after every like 3 seconds or 4 full seconds of firing a Uzi, you have to reload, and you have like 2 seconds of like no damage to anybody. So in knowing that, if they all have guns like fully loaded, there's still only going to be 3 guns firing on you guys when you go in if I land the rock. And it literally just makes it so that the SI, when I call them in, have more of a chance to succeed than just getting railed by the survivors. It just gives you guys more time. It just gives everybody more time if I go for the rock than if I were to just run into the room and tell everyone to go in right away. It makes everybody calmer. It makes everybody calmer and not as worried about what's going on, because you have less guns shooting on you, so you have less damage that you're taking, so you have more time to think about your decision and more time to actually line up and land your attack.
Or in case they waste M2 on tank, we'll have less M2.
I think the technical explanation of why he waits in general, or why I wait, why anybody would wait, why any like tank would wait, a good tank would wait, is because he wants to properly allow his support to do their job. You never just want to send in the hit and like while you're at full health, because when the tank's going in, especially if he doesn't have anybody cornered, he's not going to be able to distract that one person. So I say 3k because if the tank can go and get one corner, great. If he's still at 5k, leave the tank in by himself. The tank has all the time in the world to get the next corner, and then he'll make it easier for the rest of the 3 SI to come in and help him, support him to get the wipe. So it's also managing like the health of his SI. If he sends you guys in when he's in trouble and he's at 2k and he hasn't done anything and he just whiffs a bunch of punches, then he might die, but you guys are going in basically just to die to buy him more time. So the tank saw a good opportunity to throw a rock and saw a good situation to get his SI in safely to do like the most damage.
Yeah, that's pretty brilliant.
The only alternative is playing rocks. And yeah.
In that room, it's never going to happen.
Did you jump rock, or did you just jump onto the table and then rock?
I was trying to jump rock, but I missed jump rock, so I just rocked once I jumped onto the table. But in reality, it'd be faster to jump rock onto the pool table, but I messed that up.
So I really like to go back to my tank and what went wrong. So another couple things that go wrong is not giving the support enough space to be effective. So by not putting the car out in the open or underneath the overpass or off to the side like Infested suggested, or even on top so that I could push it in right next to them, I didn't give you guys anything to use when I said get me a rock. Usually you want to get a rock just so you can maintain your rage. And they were all hidden underneath and the car was off to the side. The car wasn't in the middle. If the car was in like right next to the semi in the middle of the open area, a smoker, a jockey, a hunter could have pounced anybody nearby and I could have ran in and got a punch. So the reason why, I don't know if you guys saw that match between it was Gem's team versus somebody else's team. It was the last match that I casted. Gem played like an 8-minute rock tank. He properly positioned himself and he let the support do the work. Whenever you play rock tank, or whenever you go for a rock, you just want to give your support a chance to do more work. But it also sets you up so that you can get a better wipe. In Infested's case, it was the opposite. Infested wanted to go in, tank as much damage as he could to make it easier for you guys, for all of us, to not get like wrecked when we came in, and that helped him get the wipe.
It seems really counterintuitive to literally for me to say, okay, I'm gonna go in and I know that I'm gonna take like 3,000 damage, but like the only reason that I know that that's gonna happen is because it's gonna happen either way. And me going in and just taking the damage by myself is much better for me taking the damage by myself and just securing my one corner and that one less survivor to hurt us all, than for me to go in and say, okay, I'm going to try to get the corner, help me get corner. And like you go in, and if you guys just melted while I'm running in, and I don't take, even if I don't take any damage while you guys are going in to help me get the corner, I will only have gotten that one corner, and I would just continue to get melted as I'm getting the corner, and then I would be dead. Like, it doesn't help anybody for me to just like have us all go in as I'm going in that situation, because I'm going to take the damage either way. Whether or not I take it without you guys there or with you guys there, it's going to happen, unless you guys somehow magically land a tri-cap while I'm running in the room, which should not happen in that room ever. Though it happened in Finale, which is fucking hilarious, but it should not happen in almost any situation in any game. You should never count on it.
So I'm posting that for two reasons. One, to wipe the taste of my terrible tank out of my mouth, and two, to kind of show this kind of like fear factor thing that happens. Like, as tank, I remember for a long time I played very scared, and I very much tried to avoid getting chipped. And I would always call in my support very early. There's a video showing that I don't do that. And I remember Center asked me later, he's like, you were able to get a punch on somebody earlier, why didn't you? And I'm like, well, I don't think I would have gotten the corner on him. So you want to eat as much fucking damage as possible before, as long as he puts you in a position where you can get the corner and you can get the end cap, that will lead to allowing your support to do their job. You never want to tank. You never want to tank where the support wins your tank fight for you and gets the wipe. I mean, that happens. It's like, oh, the support won, not the tank. You just want it to kind of be even enough. You always want to be able to do your job, which is go in and get that one corner.
Roger.
I think I was at 1K when I died, when we finished the quad there.
Which stream is Jem's tank rock? You mentioned like he did an 8-minute tank rock.
He did an 8-minute tank rock. It was not the last cast.
Second chapter.
The second to last cast. It was on map 2.
Yeah, at first I thought he what he was doing because he took so much chip.
I think it's Pink Rectum, Obsession versus Psychotics. And so
that was...
the tank. If the tank were to just go in and get a wipe, that's great. But whenever you play a tank out in the open, it's suboptimal for you to go in and just corner somebody and get a wipe. Why? Because there's no place to corner them. So he minimized the amount of chip that he took, and I was calling it the whole time. He was just getting rocks or maintaining sight. Even if you don't land a rock, if you can position yourself so that you can maintain sight, just like super sneaky, super creeper, just barely getting enough sight so that you maintain your rage, you're doing your job. Because the alternative is going in, your SI getting shut down, you having no escape, and getting melted. Which is what the other tank did. The other team's tank did that. And out in the open, if you can land a boom, it changes everything. Because then the corner is immediate. You can get a corner on anybody that's boomed pretty easily. So to sum up between me and Infested's tank was a success, mine was a failure. But essentially what we did is perfect. We're calling our tank, we're letting you know what we want, and we're trying to execute some kind of plan. If you don't have some kind of plan, you go in on the fly, but make sure that you're calling in your hit. Infested made you sack the smoker, or he was trying to. The reason why he was trying to do that is because the smoker gets cleared very easily, and if it gets shoved and not killed, it's very ineffective, as opposed to the jockey, which has a faster respawn time on his jump, and the same thing with the hunter. He has an instant pounce. So it's usually smokers are like the worst capper that you get with the tank support.
The only time smokers are ever good is if you're playing a rock tank and a smoker grabs someone to hold them still for the rock. And if you are a good rock tank, you can call on your smoker to pull. And if the smoker is receptive and also really fast and he's played with you for a while, you can call a smoker in to pull, and he only has to have a guy held for a second or two, and you can throw the rock, and as you're throwing the rock, be okay, you're gonna pull this guy, and I'm gonna throw the rock at him, and you just aim your rock to where he's gonna be when he stops moving, because as soon as he's getting pulled, he no longer gets to control what direction he's heading in, so you can just fucking artillery tank your rock to the smoker. because wherever he's getting pulled is going to be in the straight line direction of a smoker. So smokers are really good when you're playing rock tank. But that's really the only time I ever enjoy having a smoker. Because other than that, it's so slow to drag a survivor away. Even though it says like smokers are really good separation SI, it separates the survivors so slowly, and it's so easy to clear the tongue that it really isn't that effective unless people are like really madly boomed.
So what's the health
But
on that
smokers are
tongue?
really
Like
good for
50? I
rocks.
think it's like 50 or 100 HP on the tongue. What is that?
It's like 50. It's like fucking nothing. It's like 2 pistol shots.
During Reflector's tank, that's when it's like very, very apparent if you're calling or not. Whoever gets tank should be calling, and you have to manage your rage. So whenever your rage is getting low, if you're not able to peek and just maintain rage while the hit's coming up, then you kind of got to rotate, or you have to go for rocks by yourself. But when you know you're like at 20%, the whole hit's waiting for you, you have to call them and get me a hit right now. Then you have to watch, and you have to see who goes in. It's not so important that you land, but it is very, very much important that you draw out the M2 when you attack, especially during tank for rocks. Because it isn't the point to kind of, jump around all day or just kind of like bunny hop in or do any crazy stuff. You just want to go in together so that somebody's eating up an M2. And then you can hopefully land a rock off that.
Gotcha.
What do you want to be doing during that tank? When there's not SI, you want to usually be trying to stay as far away from the survivors as possible while still maintaining rage. And you want to be able to, while you're doing that, also maintain a position in the map, like on the hedges, so that when you know they're going to run away from you to LOS, you can easily like rotate to the next best position to keep watch on them. Because you need to be like up in the sky and watching them. You don't even need to throw rocks, because on a good team, throwing solo rocks into a team of survivors is going to do absolutely nothing.
Yeah.
The only time you ever need to throw rocks during a solo team of survivors is if they're all running up to that front hedge wall. And they're just like crouching behind it and like blocking you. You can run to the right hedge and throw a high up one-handed rock. And you can, if you do it right, you can clip over the top. Only if you're on the right hedge too, by the way. You usually can't do it on the left one. But if you're on the right hedge and near like the front of that hedge and you throw a one-handed up high rock, you can make it barely sail over the top of the hedge and hit them, no matter where the fuck they are on that front hedge, if they're trying to LOS you hard there. And it's like free rock city. But you only ever throw free rocks, if you have to, is when they're doing that. Otherwise, you just run around the top of the hedges on the map and fucking keep sight. Because if you throw a rock, it does one of two things. Either it could scare them away from you, which is good, but most teams aren't going to get that scared. Like, if they have a good shotgun player, they're going to stay just far enough away from the tank's rock that they can shoot it out of the sky and then continue to run after you. While everyone else on the team is railing you with their fucking Uzis because you're stuck in position throwing rocks. Which is no good, no bueno. You're going to take a lot of damage.
Yeah.
So you just want to maintain a position where you can jump down and then immediately climb back up once they start running away from you. And like peeking over the edge. So you can maintain as much rage as possible so that you can continue eating up time to hopefully create a bleeder or already have a bleeder. And just keep fucking draining health. Which happened amazingly in the second half of your tank, because we landed a decent enough hit that you were able to get like an in cap and then get out with like, even though you only had 23% HP, which seems like shit HP because it is, we were able to play that bleeder game for long enough that we got 2 more attacks, and like one of them was all right, and then they were like 2 of them were slow by the end, even though they were all fast. Again, when they got up, when you had 23% HP, by the time the tank was over, they were slow and they got fucked. And that's the whole way you want to play that tank, is to eat as much time in the map as possible. You want to literally play the most boring tank you can, which fucking sounds terrible, because it is. It's a horrible tank to play because you don't get to have any fun. Unless you're like really, really good at throwing rocks, you don't get to have any fun. When the SI goes in, that's the only fun you get to have, because you get to try to show off your rock skills. But it's a really boring tank otherwise.
When I play the best rock tanks is when I ride this like fine line of, okay, I'm by myself, but the hit's just in enough so that they're making noise. The survivors are aware that where the hit is and how it's coming in, and they focus me for just long enough so that the SI can get in. When I send the hit in, it's usually like, I'll go, all right, get a hit. The hit spawns, hit's going in, I climb up, I stand up, I'm out in the open, and I'm throwing a rock. I start throwing a rock. And that way they have to deal with 4 SI, essentially, hopefully 4 cappers. 1 is my rock, and 3 are the other SI that are going in. And then it's acceptable to take about 500 to 1,000 per rock, if you can get a full hit. That's 5-6 full hits. If you can do that with your tank, and you intend to play a rock tank for whatever reason, then you're doing a good job. Because you're giving your SI a chance to get in, get a full hit, and you're staying alive. You never want to lose more than 1,000 at the most. It's really cutting it. I mean, that's why you kind of ride this fine line. You want to be as perfect as you can with managing your chip. And if you watch that video, Jem played a phenomenal tank, had really great support, but his rotation around the top of the map, you could tell he's done that like hundreds of times. Like, it's just something that you do on Dark Carnival whenever you have to play that tank there. You either commit with a boom, you commit by yourself, you hope that your SI does well, or you're going to play a stupid rock tank. That's why a lot of teams will run back, because they'll just fight in some, inside area or some safer area where they have more cover. Playing it out in the open there, if the tank's good at rotating, you can do hitboxes like all day. This happens a lot in Dark Carnival 1 too. At the beginning of the map, you can look for hitboxes, reposition yourself, expect to take some chip, but if you position yourself well enough to get a hit, like just a hitbox off of a one-handed rock, then it's pretty OP. Really, really good. It allows your hit to just go in for free. With you going in for rocks, you don't have to worry about rage.
So on map 2 of the Parish that we played, would it be an ideal strategy with that tank spot for the tank to like climb up on that hedge and then wait for the SI to attack? Or wait for the SI to attack, and then once they're attacking, climb up really fast, hit a rock, and then...
Yes. That's exactly what you want to do. You want to call in the hit, you want the survivors to have to decide between chipping you and chipping the SI. Because, like, what Infested did by sending us in so late, quote-unquote, is he allowed us to get a proper opportunity to get some damage and to get some caps during his tank. And it's kind of the opposite of that. You want to position yourself so that they're going to be focusing you, so when they're shooting you, they're not shooting the SI that's coming in. They have to make a decision. You always want to force them to decide between chipping you and shutting down the hit. And if they're shutting down the hit, they're using their ammo on that, maybe they're not focusing the rock. It's a very good idea to also focus the shotgun, especially if they only have one.
Would you recommend the SMGs kind of up front and shotguns in the back, or does it really matter?
Doesn't really matter where the shotgun is, I think.
The only thing that you want to know if you're ever playing shotgun is that your focus is almost always on the tank. Because your the SMGs are going to kill everything faster than a shotgun will, unless somehow they're really close. But if you're playing against a rock tank, you're going to be almost always in an open area. So things that are coming at you are going to be coming at you from a longer distance. So the main thing you have to worry about is no matter what is going on, while your SMGs, especially if there's 3 of them, because there can be, and most of the time you're going to have at least 2 or 3 of them. Some teams obviously like to run 4 shotguns, which is totally fine if you're comfortable with it. But for the most standard play, you're going to have 2 or 3 SMGs. And those SMGs can kill the SI, no problem, for the most part. And if the SI is going to be going for you, they should tell you to watch out for this jockey or something. Or if somehow you're getting pulled, then you just call out, okay, help me on the shotgun, like get this smoker tongue off of me. Because the shotgun, especially there's only one, his only sole job for a rock tank is to get rid of the rocks in the air, because he can one-shot any rock out of the air, whereas the SMGs have to take like a full second to kill that rock. And you can clear rocks off of people like right before they hit them if you're good enough to like shoot that. I'm not even good enough with a shotgun to do that. Like, I'm not that great with a shotgun. Some people are really fucking astounding with shotgun. But your sole job should be to clear rocks, and especially if people are boomed, to watch the people that are boomed and even stand closer to them, but far enough away so that the SI don't like hinder you from moving, because you should move in a position that gets you in front of the rock, so it's easier to shoot the rock out of the sky for that person. And you should always be focusing rocks, and always be focusing tank, and putting even minimal pressure on the tank, so then the tank has to decide whether or not it's comfortable to stay in and throw rocks some more during hits. Because 3 SMGs should effectively be able to take down a hit, almost no problem. The only time you ever want to look away from the tank is if you hear a boomer. As soon as you hear a boomer, the boomer is the highest priority ever. In some tanks, it's really hard for it to even like use a boomer as a strategy, like getting a rock. But some tanks like to throw rocks as the boomer spawns to try to like make everyone look away. But you should almost always try to get rid of the boomer, because even if you do eat the rock, like someone eats a rock and you get rid of a boomer, it gives you ample time then, because there's going to be a whole rotation in which you can try to chip the tank. Because if you get boomed during a rock tank, That's the only time a tank is able to really effectively commit, is if you get like a 2-boom off of a rock tank.
Yeah, he can
Or
do
more.
it without support too. He just goes in, gets the free corner, and then
And
It does
then
work
he can
on-
run out, do whatever he wants.
So something aggressive that happened during that tank was I'm on shotgun. So when we were all out in the open, it's always either you're LOSing or you're chipping the tank. It's one or the other. You can't really do both. But if we're out in the open like that, all of us should be focusing the tank because we were giving him a lot of sight. And because he was in a position where he could still see us and we weren't making a call to LOS, I jumped over the hedge and I pressured him and I got chip on him. I'm pretty sure at the end of that I had like 35%, 40% chip on tank. And you have to really make a decision as a team whether or not to LOS. If you're going to stay out in the open, you have to get chip on him because he's getting free rage. And even if he doesn't land his rocks, he can play rock tank forever, which will whittle you down unless you shut every hit down perfectly, which never happens. The SI is still going to do some kind of chip, you might get boomed. And you never want to just allow him to play that rock tank for free. So you want to pivot between LOSing really hard and chipping him really hard. But in that situation, we weren't LOSing, but I was the only one really pushing him for chip. But he was in a position where he could see all of us. So, like Infested says, he likes to play aggressive and he likes to force them to LOS. He likes to force the tank to LOS. What that means is you play aggressively on him when the hit's down, so that he has to either take a bunch of chip or hide. And no tank, like no self-respecting person who plays tank, wants to eat tons of chip just so he can maintain sight, unless they're really desperate, or like on second pass. So you kind of force them to be a little bit more desperate and to hide from you and to LOS themselves by doing damage. And it's counterintuitive, but that's why that there's the two main like ways that you play against a tank that's playing rock. You either want to LOS him hard and force him to come in, or you want to chip him really hard and force him to come in. Because if you're chipping him really hard, he's going to have to hide, and he's going to LOS himself.
And have less health when he does come in.
And get wrecked.
It is harder, in my opinion, because it's a safer option just LOS. If you're smarter, like if you're smarter than the tank, and you know the tank is like doesn't know these little like tricks like going over hedges and stuff, you can LOS the tank and play safer that way. But in most situations, it's better for your team all around to, in my opinion, but this is just my opinion, to play aggressive on a tank and not only slowly shut the tank down so that he has less health when he comes in, but even if he does get like an extra hit in because you're giving him some LOS like extra, he's gonna have less health when he comes in, which means that he's gonna have, instead of like running in like I do and go, okay, I'm gonna run in and then I'm gonna do this and you're gonna get an attack, instead of him getting more time to like chase after you and get you in a kind of out of your play zone, he has to send in the hit as soon as he goes in. Otherwise, he's going to be dead before he knows it. And it's going to make everyone more panicked when they go in. Instead of being like, okay, I'm going to go in, and then, like let's think about it this way. If a tank had, like, he played a good, like, rock tank, and then he was going to come in because he lost second pass or whatever, or he's going to lose second pass, and he has, like, 4,000 HP. Or he has, like, 4,500 HP. He played a decent rock tank, he got, like, maybe one rock, and he came in. He can say, in that same situation, I'm going to come from the front by the bathrooms. I'm going to push them backwards. And when they get past, like, that tree, that spawn's going to be open. And you could spawn a smoker there or a jockey there and distract them in the front. They're going to watch that jockey. And that's when you can a boomer behind the hedge behind them, get a 1 or 2 boom. And that's when we all get with SI. And whether or not that jockey is shut down, it shouldn't be shut down. It should just be a distraction. It shouldn't actually go in at that point. But it creates a distraction for the boomer to land, because the tank is able to run in and push us backwards. Whereas we were aggressive, and we played good at playing aggressive. Not only is the tank going to be at less than 3,000 HP probably, or around 3,000 HP, he's going to have to run in, and he's going to eat at least 1k or 2k doing that same thing that he would have done before. And even if we get boomed, it would take us like 5 seconds to kill tank. So we could literally not even have the horde on us by the time the tank's dead. Whereas in the other situation A, where he had like 4,000 HP, he can literally run into us, and the horde would be on us, and he'd still have around 2 left. And we would be fucked, because it'd be horde everywhere in this open fucking ass area, and SI would be coming on us, because we had to gut in order to keep shooting tank. Whereas in the other option, we can just stand our ground, block spawns, and fuck that tank's day. Because we know that we fucked the tank's day beforehand. Like, we have the upper hand, the tank has to run into us, instead of the tank making us run into them.
something else there that's actually quite scary, and it's very important to mention. I don't know if you guys have experienced it or not, but I mentioned it during the tank, and I'm like, they might want to push forward. And Infested said, so what? That's good for us. Well, in that situation, maybe because of our position. But if you fight the tank near the bathrooms, and for some reason you shut down a hit or you shut down a rock, and the tank, doesn't matter how much health it has, if you can push through the little hallway, and you know the hit's down, you know you're going to be able to make it out there, it's better for you as a survivor team. And the reason why is the tank has one little path to come through. The tank has no hittables, you're back into an open area, and even though there's dumpsters on the left, you're going to get at least 2k chip on that tank as it makes its way through. So that is a favorable position. The other thing is it forces the tank to LOS itself. Usually tanks want to play very safe there. So, especially knowing Gem, and just any player that has played that map enough knows that if you run forward, you could put the tank in a very bad position. You can force him to go to AI, or you're going to force him to take tons of chip coming in, and you know where the SI are going to spawn, right above you. So if you block spawns properly and you kill all the common that are in that area, you know the hit's down, that is an option to run forward.
And there is this basically unblockable boomer boom behind the fence. I don't know how people shoot him down there.
Boom behind the fence?
Yeah, it's right past that area.
Oh yeah, where he has to climb up, right?
Yeah.
He still has to climb up and stand there, though. You can shoot him as he's climbing. You can wall him, too.
Well, does he have...
It's only cardboard.
Does he have to climb it? I thought it was... Oh, I see.
There's
I see
some
what you're saying.
there's
He
some
has to climb
spots
it,
where
yeah.
you can boom through, but it's really hard to like get the angle to boom that far. 'Cause they're usually behind the wall there.
You should be able to hear the boomer sound, and then you'll see him peek up before he lands his feet on the top. And then you can shoot him. I've been popped many times there. No shotgun now. So you guys don't have to think about that strat in terms of doing it, but just be aware that they could do it. If you see them kind of moving together and pushing towards that door, they might be trying to push all the way forward, which could put you in a bad position. I remember the first time I saw that, I went AI because I just was not like prepared. I was like, oh, what are they doing? They're going to come back? They're just LOSing me? No, they kept going forward, and I got wrecked. And it is fairly typical.
Well, thank you guys for that strategy rundown. That was very informative. I enjoyed watching the stream as well.
Oh, no problem, man.
I think I'll log off pretty soon, and yeah, I'm gonna link you guys. Or I'm gonna link Reflector and everyone on the team that stream, just so we could, watch it and be prepared for next time.
Right on.
It's only
you
one
guys.
map though.
Yeah.
Like each like every tank in the main portion of the game is one, figuring out what each of you like to do as a survivor team. You have to like learn what each of you like play, like
Yeah.
SMG, shotgun, and then from that you need to learn as a team, like team gameplay, what each of you are comfortable doing with those weapons. And if some of you are comfortable running either or, you can be like a support player in more than one way, and you can play shotgun and be aggressive in the front after you lose your HP, and then play Uzi when there's tank and stuff like that, just because Uzi does more damage during tank. And you can just make decisions. If there's early tanks, you can take more SMGs on your team and then switch to shotguns if you're more comfortable playing shotguns, and vice versa and whatnot. And then on infect team, you need to maybe not as a team go through each tank, but you yourself need to maybe at least, I know XI maybe had like videos on each tank or something of the game, but there's somehow, I know online somewhere, there's a video of like the most basic way to play a tank in ProMod, and you can just like look at previous games and watch the way people play their tanks in each level. In each there's 3 spots almost in every level that there could be a tank, and each tank has like a different way that people usually play it. And that's like basic like stepping stone to learning how that tank like is form and function, and then you can figure out whether or not you just want to play the tank that form and function, or you think maybe tweaking it in this way would make you feel more comfortable. And it's all about how you feel comfortable, at least in the beginning, and playing the tank in the way that you feel comfortable learning from that tank, and then just making mistakes, because you're just gonna fail. Like there's no way around it. You're gonna play so many shitty tanks before, and you might get lucky and play this good one. It just takes time. You're not just gonna be magically like amazing at tanks or anything.
But
It's just gonna take time at being like mediocre or like halfway good at this thing until you figure out what is exactly what you want to do, and it all comes down to whether or not you did what you wanted.
Yeah, the best part about calling your tank is that you get to like grow and learn a lot from it, because there's no other way to do it. But the worst part is that you're gonna have to be the one that's wrong. Like during my tank, I called it, and it sucks. It's one of those things. I didn't have a very good tank, but I know that it's me, and I won't blame anybody else. And as you continue to go through that process, you'll just get better and better in knowing what you and your team can do, knowing what you yourself can do, and that's really, really important. That's like one of the biggest things that I wanted to explain to you guys is Infested is just the caller. He's going to call, and I'm going to support. And I'm going to give him any information that I could that I think is useful. So a lot of the like supporting role calls, I guess the secondary calls should be like spot things when you see it, both on Survivor and Infected. It's just like a run cap of what I wanted to kind of convey to you guys. Is like there should be one person saying ultimately what happens, and nobody should really be contesting that. Although if I feel really strongly, like there'll be times where I'll be like, dude, we really need to back up, and I'll give him reasons. But 99% of the time, I'm just going to go with what he says. If I know that hits up, I'm going to say it. If I don't say it, he's going to say it. Hits up. I can get a boom here. No, hold it. You know, you have to kind of work with information that's both Survivor side and Affected side, and it's both very much the same thing. It's like, should we push? No, hold up, let's back up. The hits up, boomers up, hunters in, chargers in, focus spitter, focus charger, push tank, LOS, all these little things should be something that everybody calls, like rock is up, boomers down. Those things on Survivor, but in Infected, I can grab a pool here. I can grab a pool is one of the most important things during a rock tank. Or do you want us to get a hit? Asking your tank stuff like this. But ultimately, no matter who the caller is on the team, when it's time to be a tank, the tank is the caller.
The tank should at least be learning that tank, that time, because you don't get as many times to play tanks as you would ever want to. Because there's so many different tanks in the game, you never get to play tank enough. You'll play the same tank once every fucking, like, even if you're playing like 40 hours a week, you play the same tank on that level once every like 100 games. It's fucking not very often that you get to play the same tank over again. So you should learn what your tank could have done, what you did right, even if you failed your tank, what you did right during that failed tank, that you should maybe reflect and try to do more of next time, because you don't get many chances to learn tanks. To be brutally honest, you get one game, you get one time each game, and in that one time, that level has 3 different tanks. So you have 2 options, even if you got the same like tank on that level. There's a 66% chance you're still not going to even play the same tank. So you don't get many times to learn like individual tanks, and it's daunting because there's a lot of different shit that happens, especially when you're playing tank.
Gotcha. Alright, well, thank you guys again. I don't know, maybe we can do it sometime later again, but you really gave us a lot of things to work on.
I guess the one thing that I will say before I get out of here, because I do need to go to bed, I'm going to get like 5 hours sleep. The only reason that I enjoy calling as much as I do is because I literally don't give a shit about pressure. Like, whoever's going to be caller has to understand that whatever they say is going to be what the team's going to do, and anything that happens, good or bad, is going to be technically, even though it's not like your fault 100% of the time, the blame's going to be on you, whether or not they say it. You have to be okay, like, being a caller and being wrong a lot. Because even when I was calling during that game, there was many times where I made wrong calls. Like, I'm not going to lie, I made wrong calls with them, and we got fucked up sometimes, and it's just what happens. And if you're a caller, when you make any little mistake, you cannot let yourself get like put down and distracted by that one call, because you're gonna make 3 more of them that game at least. Like, not every call you make is gonna be like, oh my god, this is fucking amazing, let's go. Like, oh shit, we're doing it. Like, you're gonna fuck up at least once around. Usually, you're gonna be like, oh, let's do this, and then you're gonna go through that choke. You're gonna get hit, and like you're not gonna expect the attack to come in the way you thought it was going to. and you're gonna be like, "Fuck, I fucked up my call there," and you shouldn't normally say it out loud. I tend to sometimes say it out loud just because I hate myself, fucking narcissistic asshole. But I'm totally okay with me being wrong, and I just shrug it off. We continue the game because the entire game of Left 4 Dead 2 is a battle of attrition, and it's all about which team gets frustrated and which team loses hope of winning first. Because there's many games where you can win in finale and get fucking 800 HP and then white tank on first tank. That's the finale, and it's all about a battle of attrition and playing it out to the very end, and knowing that no matter how bad you did in the beginning, you can still win in the end. And you can't let yourself get a fucked up head halfway through a game, no matter how bad you've been doing some things. You just have to learn from what you were doing wrong in the beginning, and allow yourself to still be in a good mindset throughout the whole game, and play a good game at the end, and just learn from every single game. Otherwise, you're just going to get frustrated and just yourself.
Started as a Left 4 Dead game, added as a life lesson.
I guess so.
I guess so. Just fucking learn from your mistakes, but don't hate your mistakes. Otherwise, you're not going to get any better. You're just going to keep dwelling on them.
By making decisions, at least for your tank, you're taking responsibility with your skill and your input and your perspective to be the best tank that you can be in that moment. And that moment comes by once every game. But if you refuse to take responsibility for that, you're also refusing to take responsibility for your growth and whether or not it happens. That's very important. And just everybody has to do it. The sooner you do it, the sooner you get past the fact that you're going to fuck up, like I did. I just failed my tank. But it happens sometimes. Yeah, I wipe. Sometimes I don't wipe. Just try to get better and better at each situation, look back well. Try to accept what you did wrong so that you maybe don't do it again. Or if you do it again, you find out what went wrong with your methodology and then correct it.
Good stuff. Good stuff.
Yeah. Alright, GG.
Alright, thanks
Good
guys.
game, buddy.
And have a good night.
Yeah, have a good night, everybody.
Yeah, thank you guys.
No problem. Thanks, Infested.
Thank you, Koala.
Can we make out now?
No.
I kind of wish we could.
I'll make out with your mom.
I got this new lip balm.
Well, you can go show my mom, and I'll go show your mom.